Rightio, we are still working on our aluminum production line for the alclad aluminum sheets for the heat sinks for the cooling systems, and we are just going to keep working on that for the moment. We're going to set up some water extractors. I've just got to make note of which water pipe is where. And I've got, so it's these 6 water pipes that are all going to go and get water. And I do have a list of which ones. So I'm going to make a note. So I'm going to do, so that's Right. So let's have a look at which one's where. Alright, so if I'm looking south, then our first one, this is bottom right. Then, oops. And then middle right and top, and then that'll be middle right. So let's do this one, middle right. Now this one here is bottom left. Right. This one is middle left. That was that one. Then you've got top right. And top left. Perfect. Now I know what's going where. Let's follow them down here and get them hooked up to some water extractors. Get them rock and roll. Alright, we've got to work out where they're going to go. So I can do some over here if I wanted. How would I do this? The best way would be to take the lowest one first on this side. So the lowest one is the bottom left. It's a 337.5. I just want to have a look here. What my water extractors for my aluminum That one? I've done these. Oh, these are some older ones. They're done. That one to be done. And then those three don't. Alright, so we're up to here. Radio control units, we've done that as well. What was that? So this one's what? 112.5. That's 405. Whoa, what that's for? That's that one. Why? No. Hold on. No. That's 130. I could be sharing a couple of machines. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. But I know I've done that. This is probably the same. 180, 180, yeah. So some of a few different ones. Alright, we're up to this one. So 108 water. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure a few things out. This one here I was curious about. If I wanted to get that into um, 1012 point, well, that's 9 at 112.5. So that's 3 of them will do each pair of pipes. That's not right. That says 7.5. Hold on. That's not right. 8.4375 divide 9 is 93.75. What about 8.4375 divide 6? So by 6, if they were 140.625, I'd get 6 of them, and then that's 2 per pipe. We might do that. So many numbers. All right, so 2 of them. So getting back to here, this bottom left. These 2 here, I need 4. It's not the key press I wanted, Windows. One, two. Right, okay, that's fine. That's pretty cool. Right. Let's see what we can do here. I hope there's enough room. Right, so this was coming down. Put that there. This is coming down the same way. Bottom left, middle right, top right. So yeah, I might. No, it needs to be over here. I do need it. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, let's do it like this. Okay. Alright, let's try that. Oh, I need to come 2 over. We'll fix that up in a sec. Alright. What's going on here? Why isn't it working? Pipe mode default, alright. There is no default. That's hilarious. Now these aren't lined up properly. What's going on? Ah dear. Not off to a good start. So I think that needs to be here. Yeah, because that, so it would be that one there, then there'd be a break, and then there'd be there. Let's try that second time. Well, actually, it's probably the third time. There we go. Horizontal to vertical works better this time. Okay, so that goes there. I might, yep, put the next one should reach there. Excuse me. Goes to there. So I'm hoping I'm going to change how these are done, these pumps. Because the power is going to go through them. So let's get these two done. Okay, so the way I did them was like that. We'll stick with that. These are going to be 140.625 each. $168.75. is 337.5. That's what I needed. Copy that. And paste that. Now, right, then I get a and it doesn't matter, but in this case that doesn't matter where it goes. It has to go in here, of course, and probably, of course, in the middle. Are they done? Yeah, I think it'll be a clean pipe, to be honest. Right, now this so that'll be 6 plus the other one. Right, now is that going to reach? Nope, that's alright. So this power is going through the pipe, so yeah, I want it like that. Now that shouldn't go through the pipe. That's better. Perfect. May have to adjust the other one too, we'll get to that. Right, so So I dare say we'll need another pump in the same spot. Now I don't know if that's too high. I think I'm going to put the pump here. So to do that, I've got an idea. It's too short, isn't it? Might work. It's a bit too high. Right, that one to there. So that one, okay, so looking south, bottom left is done. Now I have middle left. I'm interested if I was to do, now it needs two more, but I don't have two to go that way. What's in top left? That Mark 1 pipe. That's 108. We might do that one. So if I did that, and then that, I want to put a turn here, I think.
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Oh, look out.
Thank you, Frutchy, for the raid
I
of
need to
32
come
viewers.
across. Look out, Frutchy's coming in with a raid. 32 viewers. Absolutely awesome. Macy's coming in with the boobies. Klapstool's coming in with the boobies. Karami's coming with the boobies. Max Amper's coming with the boobies. Frutchy's coming with the buy. No worries. Hyrix coming with the boobies. playing Shapes 2. I hope you had a great time. I think you'll find here we'll be playing some amazing Satisfactory. That's tends to be the crux of things. Thank you for bringing your wonderful viewers along, and we'll do our best to annoy them with my antics. Have you got a raid and run? Absolutely understand. That's perfect. There we go. No, that's not perfect. So really that one needs to come across and drop straight in. And you will just we will annoy you back. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's just what I want to hear. So I'm just setting up some pipes to deliver some much needed water for our aluminum production lines. So I've got 6 pipes I'm trying to belt, work out how they're supposed to go. That's perfect. Come one more, but I want to keep that spacing correct. How was Shapes 2, everyone? Did Fracci survive Shapes, or did Fracci have to give in and come back another day? It looks like it could be an overwhelming... It could be an overwhelming game, really. We had lots of fun and Fracci did well, but lots of stuff still to do, yeah. Right. Makes sense. Is my power going to hit this pipe? I don't think so. It'll be fine. Maybe I might make this one clean. Right. Oh, there was... You idiot. There was no room for another one. But what have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crap! I came all this way for nothing. Maybe. This one might be alright. I might be able to get away with it. But it's not going to look uniform. I don't think I can do it. Well, I don't know. I reckon that's pretty good. What happens if I... Look, I'm sold. That fits in perfectly. supports will be right. It's like it was meant to be. Right, that needs 108 water. Does it? 108 water. Right. Let's just make a note of this. So what did I do? 108 water. No. It's 90%. I need it to be 90.2 for my calculations. Right, that's what it needs to be. Perfect. I need... Oof. Okay, that power line's alright. And this one... There we go. So that is this side of water extractors. They're all good. They're all waiting to be... The headlift will get changed later, we'll sort that out. Alright, so that one's done. Okay, so the next one here is this one here. So if it was to come, it's in line with that one. It's not going to come through there, that it's in the way. So we will come straight down. Come across and we turn and go down. I've got to do the top right, has got to be done. And the middle left. So that one there and this one here, I reckon if that one goes down, then the top one can come over and come down. Maybe. I know what to do. That one there. That's better. All right. I want to turn in first. Where is it? It is literally. Yeah. That one there. Right, it should be the same as... Now, should it be... No. We'll just go... Well... No, it's different layout. So it should go... here. Right, there's our horizontal to vertical, so that's the one. So I'm going to need to change this. Now, because I wanted the power not cutting through, oh, I can work that out. I'll sort that out. Actually, hold on. I'm stuck. That's what we want. Ah. Perfect, that's working again. Might line it up with this one. That's going to do this one and this one. Maybe that's too far. Let's see. I need one of these. Yeah, that might have been too far because that's got to go there. Yeah, I'll change that actually. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. It's that one there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll build both of these at the same time. Yeah. No, that's not there. It's here. There's one there. And there'll be one. Should be here. No, I was completely off. Next to it. And that one, and that one. Right. So maybe if there's enough room. Actually, that was all right there. Oh, that's a pretty good place for it. I don't know if it'll be there once I put this pump. There we go. I reckon this can just go here to there, and then this. Right, so that one is the left, middle left. Right. And then the next one, so I was going to do the top right. There's also the bottom right. Oh, you know what? That one, yeah, I'm going to change this. Not a big change, it's just... So the bottom right. So I did that one to there. I'm going to get rid of that. So I'm actually, this one here, these two, and then, yeah, hold on. That one's not done. So it's the bottom left, the bottom right now, but it's got a slightly different amount of water. Okay, yeah, that one's the same as well. That's cool, so that's done. Perfect. And then this next one, which is here, I'm gonna put that there, that there. That's going to go to there, and then it's going to come down here. Right, so that one. Going to come up to there. That's the next pair. It's got water in it because I was fiddling around before. Right. That's fine there. And that's fine there. Perfect. It's looking good. That's literally, I just need do these all get we might have to make that a plane. I'll see in a second. That's good. That needs one, but and I think it's gonna go. It's gonna go there. Does it look straight? No, it doesn't. But it's still gonna need. Let's do that. A clean pipeline Mark II. On what? Yeah, let's do that. And that one's okay. Right, so that one. That's the middle left done. And the last one's the top right. Mezza, boobies! Coming in with a late, not late raid. Good to see you there. I don't know if the last pipe is going to fit under my train lines. this. No. It's not ideal. Anyway, I suppose I could go... Can't really go in between there. This last one could go on top of this. Pipe's going to clip that for sure. Oh no, that's perfect. And that'll be my last two. How is things today, Meza? Right. This is experimental. Vis-a-vis lots of work extractions. Absolutely. That will keep you busy. I think this will work. It's not ideal, but... So I think what I'll do is... This is the top one. So if I do a... You're going to want to put me right there, aren't you? Right on the power lines. Oh no, right there. That's good. That'll go to there. Ah, it's not the top. Here's the top pipe, but it's not that position. We're gonna make this one clean. Right. Beautiful. That one doesn't have a buddy thing. What happened down here? I didn't power that last. Or I didn't power the pump, or what happened? Pump's too high. I'd say this pump's going to be too high as well. No, that one's alright. That's better. Yeah, it was just a little bit too high. A fraction smidge too high. I'm just going to put there. No, that one's wrong. Am I too low, too high, or I'm just... Ah, this one's too high. Oh, that perfect, just under the bridge. It's funny, that pipe, was that a clean pipe? It was. Nah, so there's going to be a bellow right there. We'll go with the clean one for that. Alright. So I reckon. Looks like I bought one. And then this. That should mean now I've made that top right is done. So I've done those 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got one left. It's the middle right, and it's 180. Right. Just looking here, my pump. Wondering if my pump needs to go a fraction higher or not. I'm just waiting for the pipe to fill up. Ah, there it goes. Yep, just waiting for the pipes to fill up. Alright, well the last one can go this one here. I could branch across. I'm not sure I like how I did this one. And I could change it. This one we're just going to keep going across that way. DCD Gaming, it's €30 in Ireland. €30 in Ireland. €30. €30 for what? I probably asked a question out loud and I can't remember what it was. One there. And there. That one, I'm just going to drop it straight down. So it's probably going to go here. What kind of sample that? Oh, I know. I was behind a bit of a tree or something. It was blocking it. There we go. We're going to get rid of this now. It's looking good. That's a photo right there of the train going past. Couldn't get much better than that, I reckon. Right, so this one I want this to go around. So I'm going to go over the top. Yeah, I should probably... I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Sweet. Alright, and then the next one is here. I think I'll do... there. And then we'll put a pump right here. These ones, power is straight up. So this is 180 water. So 150% for one machine I'm going to do. Perfect. Right. It's pretty much all straight up. But not straight that way. But that works. It's a bit janky, but it'll work. Alright, just gonna check these other pumps for my new ones. Yep, that one's maxed out. That's maxed out. Perfect. I love this. This is how I envisage it to look. It's working really nice. We can add another row through here in the future when we need more water. But yeah, I think we're good to head on back and see how that's going. We should have full pipes all the way, except for the one I just did. It's still pumping. Where do I add the pump stand here for the other ones? So is it once I'm inside the building probably? I think I'm going to put all these on the wall. So let's just try. So that one is... this bottom one. Let's go and see what sort of numbers it's showing back at the other pump. Down here. It's this one here. And what does this pump now read? 45.3. That's about where you want to be. Because these other ones are about the same, aren't they? Yep. That's where we want to be. So I've got the right spot. So let's do the other ones and put some nice power against it. Just seeing, do we have any vehicles stuck? I don't think so. I just don't like that they're so close. I might actually get rid of these supports. So, I think what I'll do is that's it, I'll do that there. Is that the same height? Yeah, I think so. No, I'm going to go down one. good to go. Alright, they should all be pumping. They've reached their maximum. That's fine. That one's reached its building itself, so that one's not a problem. Yep. So now, so it says it should be there. So I might, on all these, put the next one underneath. So that's the upper one. This one. I don't like that the wire cuts through the machine. It's really oh yeah, there is something I can do about it. So now that's saying 50.5, so really I need to come down. Instead of there, I'll come to there. That one I had, what, about there? $48, $45, alright, so I can deal with that. I'll fix these ones. Five, 48.5, 45.9, 42.1, 44, 42. That's perfect. So it looks like all these machines are full of water. So all the water and pumps are perfect now. So our next step will be bauxite and coal. Good to get all that done. So we actually have to bring in let me just go down the floor below. This is our new one. Alright. I'll make some more numbers. So I need 225. That's almost have a look at what we're bringing in. $120. And this is going to be $675. And 72.12. So I would say that's 270, and it's also being fed, and that's 360, and I think, yeah. So 259.125 is coming up from that one. And then that's all the way up for, so that one there is 360 plus. So that must be a Mark III, an impure. Yeah, so that maybe what have we got? So let's have a look. Did I make a note? I need to start making notes of what's what, didn't I? So we've got that one there, that's the second one. That's a normal, so it's currently 300. And that's a pure, that's 600. All right, so if we have a look, let me grab a, I'm going to put it at the back of the station. So this one's 600 pure, that's what we're currently bringing in. Right. I mean, I wish you could make the size of the font bigger. It's really a bit of a letdown, isn't it? This is 300 normal. Right, so this is the pure. You know what I should do? Right, so this is why this one makes total sense. And why would, oh yeah, okay, yep. So 259.12 on this floor. So then we would have on this floor, we've got the 300 coming in, This is that. Yeah, right. Yep. That would be 270 plus 60 is 330. Okay, gotcha. So 330. $589.125. So that's pretty much my 600 used. Right. That's good to know where we're at with that stuff. Okay, so then we're going to need to bring in there'll be 270, no, 225. I made a note here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. 225 plus 120 plus 675 and 72. Right. So that is so I need to bring in 2 pures if I can. I was looking at my train layouts here and the way I built all this. That's a pure, so there's 600. What do I need to bring? Yeah, right. And then there was another pure here, 600. So if I can bring those 2 in, I've got a train line I built here that was going to come across. Some of it has to go over here, and some of it has to go over here. All right. So I know which nodes we need to hit, those 2 pures. Well, that's our next challenge. Make a note here. Need 2 pure nodes of bauxite. 600 each. All right, so let's go in that case. That's what these last 2. And then once I get the next upgrades, these will upgrade to 1200 for some of them. And we'll get, like that one will automatically, we'll at least get 780 out of that one. We'll get 600 out of that one. Oh, I've just missed that train. catch a train there. We'll get a free lift. What's this? 2 trains racing. It's funny how the other one, this one's got the speed on it. It's got the extra carriage. Oh, here comes the other one. Is it going to catch up? It just went straight through the spitter. The other one had a longer path. I think that's what happened. Bye. Alright, here's my, I need to delete all this power. This is from when I was laying train tracks. Now I've got a station there, I can use that. Forgot all about this. Oh, and I just put one power connector there, so I think I'll put a oh God. Alright, so this is where I got up to. Can I get rid of all this? I mean, the answer is yes. I did this previously and I lost it all. Like it all appeared back at a different location, not this one. It just all reappeared. And I reloaded the saved game. It's becoming from over here, yeah. Pretty radioactive these are. See, there's still... Oh, no, there's another one here. I was going to say, it's still showing radioactive, but it was one I missed. Must be what I'm missing. It's right where I was. It's the one I've already done. I reckon it's a bug. I reckon they'll be there when I reload the game. Anyway, so there's a node down there I want to get to. And there's that one there. So this one we're just going to do a straight shoot across. Probably, honestly, actually, no, that will land over there and we'll put the station, we'll just see how we go. I could have done a turn, but I reckon we'll be alright if we go straight across. We're going to have to start going down at some point too. Because it looks like there's an elevation drop. What? Actually, no, I reckon we'll just do Yeah, we might do a drop. So we need... I'm just going to put this on the power line just so I can have some power with me to hover with. Because I'm going to be disconnecting some lines up ahead. Right, so I reckon we need to change to... that one. This going diagonally for me. Yeah, that's better. Put that there. That should be... Unfortunately, it's a bit too... is it too low? It is. Alright, we'll do the 5 metre inclines then. There we go. Now this one has to be I think I need to turn here so I can get a straight platform. Because it needs to be, if it's the third station along, I need 2 empty stations as well. So I've got the train station, the freight, that's 2, and then 2 more empty, that's 4, and then the end empty, that's 5. Actually, a 45 would be fine here. I don't need to overcomplicate it. Because that will go... Yeah, I think it'll be alright. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I think... I'm gonna put a... where are we? That one. And then I need a... That's it. Right, that'll work. Okay, so if that's the case now. So that was empty. Then there was oh yeah, there would be 1, 2, then a freight platform, and then the train will be at the front. And then there would be another one of these here. That's it. Nice. Oh, there's a crash site over there. Distraction. So we have on the map Bauxite number 2, so this will be number 3, load. Right. Perfect. So I think I'm going to take those away as I go back now. Thought I could hear someone. I'll get him when I come back. Right, that's path. So this is the return, and this is the. That's that way. I don't think I need another one, another block. Because there's only going to be one train here, maybe 2. So this whole section would just be a single block. Maybe there will be a turn off here as well. There might be a turn off here to go over there. There will be, so we'll have to work that out. For the moment, I'm going to put path going in. We've got a block coming out. And then we've got a block coming out and a path going in. Perfect. And I think, yeah, I have to build a train here. Alright, so I'm also going to put a ooh, I have my miner will be okay, yeah, it'll be fine. Where was my friend? Right there. Right, so now let's build all this out. I can hear another one running around. Must be underneath. Yeah, I think we'll have to. Oh, there's some rocks here. Oh yeah, there's a whole cave under here. That's what's going on. I know exactly where I am. Mark 2 miner. Perfect. We've got our that gives us 600. I'm gonna get Probably won't matter. Let me just put it. Now that's... I might try and make them that height so I can just belt straight in, to be honest. And that'll save a bit of fiddling around. That's perfect. Might do a bit of a curve, maybe. Yep. Well, I'm just going to go in, have a quick break. I'll be back in a second. Rightio. Well, I've still got to do the pretty stuff, but I can set up a train. So we've got bauxite number 3 load and aluminum solution factory. Goes. So now that'll load that onto the 3rd freight platform on the way back. So let's just quickly finish this off. That, and then we'll do the same here. Yeah, I reckon we'll do this. And then we'll just use these ones to go down. Right, well that's my fancy train platforms. I have to finish off this though. I haven't done these. Well, I think we're going to do that in the next episode, to be honest. Because I've still got to do all the supports, and I've got to hook up that one. That one's got to be done as well. That one's going to be... We'll turn off. Come down. That's a tough one, because that'll be my longest platform, to be honest. I'm just waiting for the train to come back. If I might have added too much congestion now. Because there's going to be trains waiting before they can move. So it's sitting there. Here it comes. Rightio. Oh, yeah. It just took its while to get there. There it is. That's the train. So the other one was waiting. So it's just a long trip. Well, that you can't see the sulfur, the miner. You can see the belts and the foundations, not the miner on the node. Well, I'll get a lift back with it, and then we'll continue with this other bauxite node on the next episode. Don't need the doubles. That's right.
As the saying goes, choo-choo, motherfuckers.
That's right, Brunheen. Choo-choo, motherfuckers, indeed. Absolutely. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, we're in for another train off. That one's going to lose because it's got the wider path. See? I just snuck in. Oop, brakes are on. Sweet. Hold on, 1, 2. Ah, because it's in here. It's going, what's going on? Where did it all go? And this will be another fuel one here. Just followed the whole cartridge up. Sweet. Alright, that's all happening. I think that's it for today's episode, folks. I am, yeah. We've done a lot. We've got all that water connected up. And now we're up to getting the bauxite in and the coal. The bauxite in will get the solution running, and then the coal will get the scrap running. We are making progress, biting off a little bit at a time. Every episode you just chomp off a little bit more. How many coupons do we make? 7. Seems to be how much we're making at the moment, which is pretty good. Alright, let's chill out over here. Well folks, today in our episode we set up all the water extractors that were connecting to those 6 pipes we run in the previous episode, all going to the alumina solution factory, and we also set up the pumps on the side of the building, so that's all good. We've got the water coming up now, which means we turned our eye to bauxite, and which meant I've planned for this in the past, so all we have to do is extend our train lines to the 2 other bauxite nodes. We got the train track over to one of the bauxite nodes and got it connected and started training in the bauxite. We still have to tidy up the train lines and make them look good. And then next episode we'll do the other node as well and get that all hooked up. And then once that's done, we'll connect that bauxite up to the production lines and we will be rock and roll. It'll be good. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.